Hey friends, welcome back to another video of Your Space TV, or welcome if you're new here. I hope you're having a good day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in this world. And today will be another busy day in spaceflight. Allow me to quickly run by them. China has a launch today of this little guy. And the name of this mission is Gimme Five. It almost looks like an Electron rocket from Rocket Lab. They have 4 missions in total, and all 4 missions have been successful. There is also the Starlink 2-4 mission for tonight from Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. It will be landing on the drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You, and it will be that drone ship's 173rd recovery attempt. That's insane! And later on tonight, I'll be taking you to the OneWeb 16 launch. So far it's scheduled for 11:55 p.m., which is pretty late, but with clear skies in the forecast and the booster landing back on LZ-1, this is a mission I'm gonna have to see. Also, rumors are that OneWeb Constellation program will be moving their launches to Dahan Space Center in India. They do have one from California still listed, but as you all know, launch dates are always changing. But for today, I'm here in this video watching a launch happening right now. Allow me to briefly talk to you about this launch, LauncherOne, which I think, in my opinion, is the main event today. Have you ever heard of LauncherOne? Do you know what Cosmic Girl is? You don't? Well, then you've come to the right place. LauncherOne is a 2-stage orbital vehicle developed and flown by Virgin Orbit. Yeah, this guy. He's still around. They call this an air-launched rocket designed to carry smaller payloads of up to 660 pounds into a sun-synchronous orbit. This rocket is carried to the upper atmosphere on a modified Boeing 747-400 named Cosmic Girl. She's thick, but beautiful. The rockets are normally released over the ocean for safety. The initial work on the program was done by Virgin Galactic. I know you've heard of that name before. Virgin was formed in 2017 to complete development and operate the launch service provider business as a separate entity from the passenger-carrying Virgin Galactic business. The cost is only about $12 million per launch, which is a pretty good price if you have small payloads. And I mean like really small. This will be LauncherOne's 6th mission with just 1 failure in the program. They have 3 launch locations: Anderson Air Force Base in Guam, the Mojave Air and Spaceport in California, and Spaceport Cornwall at Newquay Airport in the UK. Today's launch will be the first attempt from the Cornwall Airport in the United Kingdom. The mission of Prometheus 2 is to test the launch platform of 2 6U CubeSats, which will provide monitoring radio signals, including GPS and sophisticated imaging, paving the way for a more collaborative and connected space communication system with many allied partners. Prometheus 2 was built by In-Space Mission Limited, based in Hampshire, and designed with Airbus Defence and Space. This mission is also a major collaboration between the UK Ministry of Defence and international partners, including the NRO. So how many payloads are actually going to be on this mission, you might ask? Well, other than Prometheus 2, you have all these. Yeah, quite a bit of small toasters being launched today. I mean, look at this patch. I've never seen a patch with this much clutter with names. So if you want a short description about this payload, I'll write them down in the description below. Right down there where it says description, I'll put them down there. So I'm so excited. I'm going to start gathering my gear here for tonight's launch, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to be watching this mission that they named Start Me Up. So let's just hope that Prometheus, which is a Greek titan and the god of fire, doesn't influence this mission, making it go up in smoke. So let's check out how this goes.
The camera that's actually on the rocket underneath the payload fairing. You can see now this is an aft camera view from the drop. So we have, it looks to be a successful ignition of the stage 1 engine as we make our way to space. Like I had said before, a lot happens very quickly after drop. You can see here that we're actually getting towards the end of our stage 1 burn. Everything is nominal so far. We've had our pitch up on the bottom, on the burn timer
Stage
there
1
that you
throttle
can
down
see
commanded.
on the graphical user interface if you do have that one up. We have made it through max Q alpha, which is one of the most stressful physical moments for the rocket, very comfortably through max Q. And then also through our maximum heat, aerodynamic heat heating. We have made it through MECO, our main engine cutoff. That is our Newton 3 engine shutdown, is reported as nominal. If we can go back to our aft camera.
Fairing brake wire is broken.
We have stage separation. You may see dropouts in the data during the flight here. That is expected as we're switching between the different ground stations that are picking up the signal from the rocket.
Switching data source to Newquay.
Now, as you can see, the trajectory that's being shown on the screen is no longer of Cosmic Girl because she is on her way back to Spaceport Cornwall in the UK. The trajectory is now tracking LauncherOne as she makes her way down the Atlantic Ocean towards the Canary Islands.
Stage 2 trajectory nominal.
Stage 2 trajectory nominal. That means our flight path is as expected, being picked up by those ground stations. We're probably almost coming up on halfway through our stage 2 burn number 1. On the GUI here, you can see in the center there, obviously the cool flame coming out the left-hand side, but you can see the fuel and the oxygen leaving the stage as it goes through the engine. Another really neat thing to see is the gimbal over on the left-hand side. The blue square with the dot in the middle shows you the position of the engine as it is steering stage 1.
Stage 2 burn nominal.
Bus voltages for the batteries are nominal. You may have noticed that we had a lower voltage while we were in captive carry.
Switching data source to
and
Madrid.
that's because the power was being provided by Cosmic Girl at that point before we switched over to the rocket's internal batteries.
Newton 4 shutdown initiated.
Welcome back, everyone. It appears that LauncherOne has suffered an anomaly which will prevent us from making orbit for this mission. We are looking at the information and data that we have gotten.